Right here is mine.
Is that his one?
Yeah.
What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're under arrest.
Hey, let's move, guys. I got cover. Somebody get contact. Hurry up.
This is two separate tickets taped together.
Is it?
Right. And what it actually is a non-winning ticket
Oh, go figure.
made into $1 million ticket.
What?
These days, everybody's feeling the strain from the current economic situation. Rising prices and soaring taxes have normal people feeling more desperate than ever. But that's never an excuse for breaking the law, and all that hard work we put in makes it even more satisfying to watch when these dumb thieves realize they've been caught.
I would never insult you and say you're dumb,
I would never.
but
think-
usually this indicates intent to do fraud.
I mean, I see that, but I would not.
Let's kick off this episode with something you don't normally see. On the 11th of March, 2024, detectives in Florida responded to a call from a local lottery office where apparently a couple was there trying to cash in a fraudulent lottery ticket in the amount of $1 million. With the stakes being this high, there was no way these cops were going to let this one go.
Like I said, we're here about the ticket. There is a problem with the ticket.
Okay.
So I want to talk to you about it. All right?
Okay.
So she's going to tell you a few things and I'll get back to you.
Hang on one second. Okay, so currently at this moment, because this is an investigation in reference to the ticket, you are not free to leave. Okay. So we're going to talk about it, but in order to, I'm going to read you your rights just so that you understand them, and then we can talk about it. Okay. So before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used as evidence against you in court. You have the right to have a lawyer present while being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer will be appointed for you without cost before questioning. If you wish to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering questions at any time. Do you understand that? Okay, spell your first name for me.
K-I-R-A.
Okay, you would just sign right there next to your name, please.
Cadet 2 on 5.
All right. Sure, that's just formality.
Oh, yeah.
We want to talk to you about the ticket because it is a large question.
It must have been genuinely hard for these detectives to keep a straight face as the woman tried to pretend she had no idea what was going on. Turns out, you don't have to be a casting agent to spot a bad actor, and this lady's performance is downright miserable.
Does anyone else have a claim to this ticket?
I'm going to share it. We're going to split it half and half.
Is that the guy out front?
Mm-hmm.
What is his name?
Dakota.
Okay. When you came here, was the other day, which is first, I assume, right?
Yes.
They had you fill out some paperwork.
Yes,
Do you
I
remember
filled
that?
out multiple papers.
Okay. So if I show you a document that has your signature, will you confirm if it is or is not your signature?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you. And there's a second document that they ask you to fill out, voluntary. It's called a security affidavit, and on the back, say your signature. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was like, where's it at?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes. That's not even my name.
Right. And so I do have the ticket right here. This is the ticket. I'm not going to let you touch it, but does it look like it?
Yes.
And is that your name on the back there?
Yes, it is.
Did you put your name on it?
I did.
Okay.
In the office here.
Here?
Yes.
Okay. So let me ask you, how did the ticket get ripped?
Okay, so it was in my car, and I guess it had fallen out, and I didn't realize when I got out, and it was in the rain, and I seen it the next day, and I was like, oh my God, and I tried to scratch it before it was dry, and it just was falling apart.
It was a well-rehearsed story, but it was pretty clear the detectives weren't buying it. And the obvious signs that the ticket was ripped in half and taped back together are completely a dead giveaway that something sketchy happened. And after listening to this woman, as she continued to deflect incrimination, it was time for the detectives to lay their cards on the table.
So the reason we're here is the ticket, the problem with the ticket is there's security controls inside the ticket. And what the security controls tell me, and also what the ticket number tells me, is this is two separate tickets taped together.
Is it?
Right. And what it actually is a non-winning ticket
Oh, go figure.
made into $1 million ticket.
What?
Now, I'll tell you how you can see that. Right?
They don't go together?
No. Right here, this is the ticket number. See that number is 019?
That's a 088.
Oh, I'm sorry, 018,
Yeah.
right? If you look at the bottom, this is the ticket number.
That's what I was wondering, and I was like, why does that not match?
Right.
And I was like, I thought that's what it meant if you win. Oh, I didn't know that.
So did you take this together after you saw that?
Yeah, after I saw that it was winning, but then I saw the number, I was looking at the numbers, and I was like, those don't match, huh? That's odd.
Did you tell anyone at the front, like, why is this so weird? Why wouldn't you?
No, I didn't even think about that.
So when it was weird, you just went with
I
it?
just thought that's what a winning ticket was like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And while she might have thought that her performance was Oscar-worthy, the detectives here still weren't buying it, and things were about to get very bad for this D-list actress.
Well, let me ask you about the back part. So you see on the back part right here, where the weights stay together, see how the words don't even match up? Did you notice that?
I did not. They do, though. Installments and installments. I just didn't
Let me
take
see.
it right. It does if you. But no, I did not know. But to me, it matches up.
Yeah, it actually does. It's from two, look, the rips are different.
I mean, and to me, it looks like it.
I got you. I got you.
I
So,
don't see how it's different. but-
so the ticket's problematic for you. And
Okay.
the reason why it's problematic is because you signed some documents that said, this ticket's mine under penalty of perjury and under penalty of fraud.
Right.
The ticket's not altered, the ticket's not.
I just stuck it back together. I didn't know.
Well, you have to understand the position we're in. You're saying you honestly did that.
I did. I mean,
But-
I just stuck it back together. I thought they went together.
So what's the probability of two tickets getting ripped? and
That,
put
that's
back
what I'm
together?
saying. I'm pretty sure that goes together.
It doesn't.
If she had any brains in her head, this woman should have stopped talking and asked for her lawyer. Not only did they catch her red-handed, but the cops here were already producing forensic evidence to back up their case. Now they just had to keep pressing her until she tells the truth.
Have you ever filled out a check before?
Filled out a check?
Yeah, or got a check?
Like written one? Yeah.
What about a paycheck? You got a paycheck before, right?
Yeah.
So, if you imagine if somebody mistakenly put two pieces of two different checks together,
I can see that
changed
looking
the number.
really bad, yes. but
Right.
Intention,
So today-
like, I understand that people intentionally do that.
Right.
I would never intentionally do that. I know that's not allowed. You don't do that.
You have two pieces of paper like this.
Right.
Okay.
And if it's
Would
paper
your
and paper.
would your medication, anything you take or partake
I
in,
think it would make a difference on.
but would it? That's what I'm asking you. Would it alter your brain in any way to make you think that this right here was a good match?
I mean, I would think the same way. Like if it matched up and it lined up, I'd be like, that's not the right size of a piece of paper.
Right.
Like, you know, like. But if it really, like the first what happened
Right.
before, like,
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you.
that's like it, I thought it really did line up.
Comparing
like,
that, what she just talked about, right?
Right.
This one is taped together is not the right size of a lottery ticket.
I did not realize that.
Right.
I did not know that.
Somebody cut the top.
I did cut the tape.
Well, but you can imagine. Look at this barcode.
Right.
The distance.
I thought that's how it came off the roll. Cause look on the bottom.
the
See, I
distance
don't
on the
know that.
barcode is higher.
I did not
Right.
know that.
Okay. Did you cut that top?
I did cut the top
Okay.
of the tape.
Okay.
At this point, there almost isn't anything the detectives can do to prove to this dumb thief that she's been caught. Not only did they have the evidence to charge her, but they actually presented it to her as if they were lawyers and she was a judge.
I would never insult you and say you're dumb.
I would never.
But
think,
usually this indicates intent to do fraud.
I mean, I see that, but I would not. There was no intent to do anything but put the two together and keep it safe.
Then why tape the top?
I just taped the whole thing.
Why tape the whole thing?
I don't know. I just taped the whole thing.
Gotcha.
I just wanted to keep the whole ticket intact.
But when you tape the whole ticket intact,
Mm-hmm.
the middle where it's really ripped is not taped well at all.
I know,
It's
it's-
split.
I see that. It's.
So you tape the top better than the split.
I know.
Why do that?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's weird. I don't know. I see where. I don't know.
I'm just asking just for the truth. You know?
I'm telling you the truth.
Okay.
Okay. Will you raise your right hand? You swear and affirm everything you've told us today is true to the best of your knowledge? Okay.
With her performance now complete, and with nobody convinced for a second that she didn't attempt to commit fraud, the young woman and her boyfriend were hit with a long list of charges, including forgery, lottery fraud, and grand theft of more than $100,000. I guess these two didn't hit the jackpot that day. June 20th, 2024. This was the setting for an incredible sting operation by the Martin County Sheriff's Office. This sting exposed a fake FBI agent, saved the retirement savings of an elderly couple, and put a brazen scammer behind bars for a long time.
You know, like a whole line of people behind you. I'm sorry. Is some reason why you're driving so slow?
Where are you going, dude?
Sir, I confused because I find hotel.
Find what?
Hotel.
Hotel?
Yes.
Where are you supposed to go? Where are you going?
Near hotel.
A hotel?
What hotel?
Holiday.
The Holiday Inn?
Yeah.
Where at? What address? Where do you work for somebody?
No. Just stay. Because I am so tired.
What?
I'm so tired.
You're tired? Okay, what are you doing?
What
are you doing?
work?
Who do you work for?
Chicago.
Chicago?
It didn't take long for these cops to realize that aside from a pretty thick language barrier, there was something else going on here. It was obvious the man was hiding something, and as they continued to question him, they could tell he was getting more and more nervous.
What? You just picked up a bag.
What?
You just picked up a bag from somebody.
Yes.
Where are you taking it?
Just taking 14 of the vehicle stop.
Where?
Around
my-
that 425.
What?
My friends.
Who's your friend?
One friend.
Who? Who is your friend?
Shut your car off. Take your seatbelt off.
Seatbelt.
Take your seatbelt off. Step out.
Came out.
Get out. Go back over there.
With the man continuing to play dumb, the cops decided enough was enough, and they detained the man while they called the victim to get their side of the story. And unfortunately, it was a classic case of elder fraud.
So what's going on?
Last week I got a call from supposedly Amazon telling me that somebody was trying to purchase stuff using my identification. So they called to verify it. I said, no, that's not me. I don't know anything about it. And they said, well, this sounds like fraud. And they connected me supposedly with, I'm guessing, some kind of a bureau or something in Washington. I talked to a young lady there. She filled me in. I gave, she put me through to supposedly an investigative agent in the Social Security Bureau. I have, in fact, I have it on my phone. I have a whole bunch of charges against me. I did what he asked. I gave him 2 ingots of 2 kilos of gold to protect my savings and checking account.
I'm sorry, you did what?
If your reaction was the same as the deputies, don't worry. You're probably not alone. It's hard to imagine that anyone would believe that a federal agent would ask somebody to give them ingots of gold to secure their checking account. But that's exactly what the old man did. Lucky for him, these deputies happened to be on the case.
You're telling me that you gave someone 2 kilos of gold?
I cannot see it because
You need an ambulance?
what?
You need an ambulance. Ryan, start fire rescue location, please.
Yes.
What carat?
I'm sorry?
What carat gold? 24 carat?
99.9% pure.
Okay.
The key, they're bars, actual bars.
Yeah.
No, they're about playing court size, I guess.
And you gave them on behest of an investigator and to someone in a car that pulled up into your place?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, it doesn't sound like a fraud. It 100% is a fraud.
While the scammer's life seemed to be flashing before his eyes, it was now up to the deputy to break the very hard truth to this clueless senior that just nearly gave away his life savings.
I have a copy of this guy's card, his name, his badge number.
Sir, that's not a real person. I will get that information from you, but that's not a real person.
And I also have copies on my phone of all the warrants out for my arrest.
Yeah, sir, those aren't real warrants.
Because I drink water. I need to.
Okay. You got any water in your car?
No, I.
There's no water in there?
No.
Oh.
What water did you need to drink? What water were you gonna drink? Anything. I never. Anything. I never know. Anything.
I don't even have to look it up. I'm telling you, you don't have any warrants for your arrest.
Well, I'm only going by what I see. You know, picture's worth 1,000 words. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Are you coming here? I'll show you what I got.
Well, I mean, yes, sir. I'll be there in a minute, sir.
Well, at least there was some good news for the old man, which is that he doesn't have multiple warrants out for his arrest. For many senior citizens, especially those suffering from mental decline, the outlandish lies these scammers tell can easily scare them into action.
Today, right now, you just got a package of gifts.
Yes.
From who? Who's that?
Relative.
Who?
My relative.
Your relative?
Yes.
That was your relative?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And where are you taking the package? Just back with you to Miami or Chicago or something?
Miami.
Okay. So the gift is for you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Have you seen that, Scott? Who's it? How's it your relative?
What?
How is he your relative?
My father is relative.
Your father's related to him?
At this point, the deputies were just letting this scammer dig his own grave, and he continued piling on lie after lie. It must have been hard for the cops to keep a straight face, and it was time to take this scammer to the jailhouse.
Can I say one thing? One man told me that's why I can do this.
Huh?
One man told me.
One man, what are you talking about? One man what?
One man told me, you pick this and you drop in Miami. That's
A
why
man
I.
told you that?
Yes.
Who? What man? Alright, I will be right back, okay? I'm gonna go put my stuff down and then I'll be back in here, okay?
With the suspect under arrest and the gold bars recovered, it was clear to the cops that this young kid was just a low-level errand boy for a much larger scamming operation. They arrested the man and took him to jail for interrogation. September 5th, 2024, Orlando, Florida. After a recent string of credit card skimming crimes in the area, a vigilant citizen called the cops after getting fraud alerts from his bank. Police quickly traced the transaction to a local Wawa convenience store and were hoping to find the thieves still there.
Atlanta Police. We got the other one. Oh, hey now. Hey now. Where'd that money go? Did it take it back in?
I did. It's right there.
All right. Hey. Funny. Let's go. This guy's all zeroed up too, wearing a mask.
With the primary thief detained and the firearm secured, other officers outside the store quickly swooped in on the rest of the gang. And with a gun in the mix, they must have been getting increasingly concerned.
Hey, how you doing, sir? Roll down the window for me. Hey, sit on the car. I'll talk to you real quick. Oh, you got a gun on you?
Nah.
Where's the gun at?
It's in the trunk.
Okay.
All right. Here, come here. Come here. We're gonna take this stuff off. Got me?
Yes.
No.
You're just being detained, all right?
Alright.
I'll go to your phone. I'll explain to you in just a second, okay? Were any of the guns in the trunk or in the car, just in the trunk?
Yeah, I just up the gun range. It's in a back.
Hey, morning, sir.
Yes, sir. How you doing, sir? I'm Officer Ranger, Atlanta Police Department. You want to step out of the car for me? We'll talk to you, explain everything in a second. Just put your arms behind you, be detained, okay? You got any weapons, anything sharp on you, bro? Okay. All right. Anything else in the vehicle I should know about? Just smoking a little bit of weed or something? I got picked up. What's up?
I just got picked up from home.
Okay. Whose car? Is this your car?
Uh-uh.
Okay. Is this a friend's car?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Looks like the getaway drivers hadn't gotten away yet, as the cops were able to find them outside, waiting for their buddy outside the store. Or maybe, just maybe, these guys had the good sense to not run away when they saw the cops go inside. Either way, these guys were completely busted.
26 and 12? Yep. Run that. They're using multiple cards. He's obviously not Kenyan. Give me the channel for one more minute.
That car's yours, right?
Yeah.
All right. And the tag goes to that car?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the
Everything
tag's
good.
like hanging off.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if it is,
I'm on slap E right now.
I got you. Is the car running or no?
Yeah.
Still running. All right, real quick. So I want to talk to you more about everything, right? But since you are in handcuffs, I'm going to read you your rights. Doesn't mean you're under arrest. It just means since you're being detained, I'm asking you questions. You're aware of your rights.
Y'all
okay?
wanna check me, make sure I ain't got no other cards and none of this?
I'm going to read this to you first.
Alright.
That way you're aware of your rights, right?
Alright.
So you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Anything you say may be used against you in court. Do you understand?
Okay.
You have the right to talk to your lawyer before and during questions. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one will be provided for you before question without charge. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to speak?
Nah.
While most of the guys seemed more resistant to talk, it certainly seemed like the young man in the blue hoodie was willing to work with the cops. After reading him his Miranda rights, they were hoping to get to the truth quickly and uncovered just how big this skimming operation was.
So what was going on with your whole card situation?
Alright, so basically if you we trying to get fill ups right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you know you could overdraft up to 225.
With Navy Federal?
Yeah, Navy Federal, any bank account.
Okay.
Like say you got PNC, anything. So if you put the card in, say you got like $2 on your card, you could overdraft some of it 100, some of it 200, 225. All right, mine 225. So boom, say we don't got no gas, we don't want to pay for gas being cheap. If you put it in there, if you put the card in there, if you do it from the inside, it's not gonna let you do it. The pump is like credit. So if you put the card in and then you take it out, it's gonna take the money that's on there, $10, and it's gonna keep going and it's gonna stop at 100. So if he give me $20, I like overdraft my card and just pay it back later. I got Navy Federal though.
Okay.
Like
so the card you're using is Navy Federal.
My personal bank account. No, it's his card.
It's his card.
Yeah, but Navy Federal do it and Fidelity do it too. PNC do it. Chase.
Okay,
Everybody
but I'm
do
saying,
it.
but the one today was Navy Federal.
Nah, Fidelity, his card. Mine Navy Federal.
So
I got Navy Federal.
Which card were you using at the pumps today?
Oh, I ain't using no card. He the only one who used the card.
Okay, well, so much for that. Listening to this guy talk in circles for a minute was probably enough to make the officer's head spin. But one suspect's tenuous grasp on how credit works was not going to stop the cops from continuing their investigation.
Yeah, he's gonna have a gun too. They're all shiced up trying multiple cards on this, and he was using a card to get money out. He is.
Hey, there was a detective.
Do you guys realize that reasonable, prudent people don't wear shiesties and hoods just to go do stuff? Cool. They saw Joey pull up, so there's gonna be a handgun in here too somewhere.
Get with the detective.
Searching the suspect's cars not only revealed dozens of stolen credit cards, but also an absolute arsenal of guns. The cops had busted an organized crime ring, and there was no telling how long they'd been doing it.
Was that you did it yourself, or did somebody shoot you?
Huh?
Do you do that yourself, or somebody shot you?
I shot myself.
Yeah, that seems like the angle.
I didn't know what I was doing at first. I was young and dumb.
When was that?
A couple of years ago.
Was that here in Orlando, or was it somewhere else? In Sanford?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I mean, I do get calls. So you had it in here and came out here?
Yeah.
That's wild, bro. Did that hurt like a mother or what?
I ain't drove. I took myself to the hospital. Damn, what's all this about?
I believe it has to do with credit cards. That's what I know as of right now. 'Cause that's the initial what I got. Like I said, the detective, the one that was talking, he's the one in charge. No, he's just our MPO. He's just helping out the detective. The detective is the one that's running the show. So
Oh, him over there.
Yep. Once he gets a minute, I'm sure he'll explain everything to you. Just, you know, depends on how you talk to him, and obviously because he doesn't really have to explain anything. But if you're cool with him, you know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely. You know your rights, man.
Yes, sir.
As organized and well-armed as they might have been, it was pretty clear these kids weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. Maybe that's why they had to resort to stealing people's hard-earned money just to get by.
You were at the gas pump with Adrian.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
Showing him how to do the gas. Show him how to overdrive.
Overdrive?
Yeah.
How do you overdrive?
All right, so look, boom. All right, so I got Navy Federal, right? Navy Federal let you overdraft up to $225.
What's your name?
My name, Kayshawn.
Kayshawn.
Yeah.
What's your last name?
Billings.
Billings.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be going to get my girlfriend for work.
Where does she work at?
She work at a hospital.
Okay.
A medical center.
Let me figure all this out.
All right,
Hey,
one more
the
thing.
gun. Do you throw that gun into the trunk when you saw the cop pull up?
Oh no, you wanna know what's crazy? I got pulled
That
over.
Glock was just sitting in the middle of the trunk.
Cops did it. That's why I had the holster on me and the gun in the
How long
back.
ago?
Probably like, it was a while ago.
So you didn't just come from the gun range?
Nah.
Okay.
I ain't go to the gun range yet. He put the gun in the back.
All right, hang on. You anything to talk to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's why I'm telling you. I didn't just stop you. I saw you use a card a few times, try to use it, ducking in and out of back seats, okay? I see a tag that's not attached to the car, all right? So it makes me think, right?
Yes, sir.
And then I see you use an ATM. What's on ATMs, right? Cameras? Why would you want to conceal your identity on a camera? Because you're doing something illicit or wrong.
No.
Whether they were all playing dumb, or if all of them were just really that stupid, the cops had run out of time and patience and were tired of listening to their excuses. All three teens were arrested. Looks like it ended up as a great day for law enforcement and a bad day to be a thief. On the 5th of March, 2023, the cops in Illinois were called to the scene of a real-life Hamburglar. This idiotic thief tried to steal all the cash from the register at a local McDonald's. When the cops arrived, the man had already left the building, but he was carrying a knife.
Get your hands up now! Get your hands up now! Put them up! Put them up now!
I ain't do nothing.
Get your hands out of your pocket right now. Leave them up. Put them up in the air. In the air now. Put them up. Put your hands up in the air now.
Stay lethal. I got taser.
I got him. Put your hands up now. 417 going to be in route with this less lethal shotgun.
This guy not complying with the officer's requests was not a good sign. Calls like this one often end up with suspects getting shot. So it's a good thing the cops came prepared and had a variety of less lethal measures.
I'm gonna tase you if you don't put your hands up.
I ain't did nothing wrong.
Put your hands up.
I ain't did nothing wrong.
Put your hands up.
Where's the knife at?
I'm a fed.
Where's the knife at? Where's your knife at?
Put your hands up, please.
I'll get you some help. We just need you to comply, man.
Come on, man.
Brandon, please.
Where's the knife on you?
Put him behind your neck like this.
I'm not doing
You have
My man, you're gonna get hit with the less lethal shotgun if you not comply.
If the threat of a taser didn't work, the cops were hoping that the unmistakable sound of a shotgun shell being chambered would scare the man into complying. But unfortunately, it seemed like nothing was going to prevent this situation from ending with force.
My man, we don't want to hurt you, okay? Let's talk, okay?
Don't touch me, probably.
I'm not. I was going to talk to you.
Probably.
Okay, hold on.
What's going on?
Y'all corrupt cops.
Huh?
Y'all corrupt cops.
No, we just want to make sure you're going to be
Poverty.
good, man. We just want to make
Why
sure
y'all
you're going to be
my good?
okay? We just want to make sure you're going to be good.
Poverty.
Look, I just
Yo,
wanna
no.
talk. I just want to talk.
You're going uncovered.
Okay?
Doing?
Is this Brandon?
Yeah.
It's Brandon.
Brandon! I went to HF with you. What's up?
I went to school with you, man.
I went to school with you. Can I talk to you?
Yeah, let's go. We got to talk.
Do you remember me?
Okay?
I just want to talk to you. Brandon, look at me. Look at me. Look. Look, right
Oh
in
my
front
God,
of
this is
you.
going.
Come here. Can I just talk to you? That's it.
Brandon.
Okay, we're going in the friendly fire. Let's.
Yep.
Stop going behind them.
As this deranged man continued backing away from the primary officer, two of the other cops were making a mistake by getting way too close to the suspect. If he decided to pull his knife out, it's possible the officers might get hit by friendly fire.
All I want to do is help you. That's all I want to do is help you. Okay? Look at me. Just talk to me right now. What happened? I'm not going to touch you.
Stop approaching me.
I'm not. Just talk to me. What's going on?
Stop approaching me. I'll kill my cousin.
I'm not moving.
Y'all kill my family, man.
But you stand still, I stand still, okay?
Jim, where's your car
Approaching me.
at? Stay in your car. Stay in your car in case he starts going, so we don't have to chase him.
I'm walking away from you. I'm walking away from you. I'm trying to keep you moving. So if you stop, I stop. We good, okay? You stop, I stop. So, what's going on, Brad? What happened?
As things hit a bit of a stalemate, with the cops continuing to follow the man as he retreated, it was clear nothing was going to change unless somebody made a move.
Y'all corrupt guys. Y'all heard me.
Oh, God! There you go. There you go.
Got him? His hands underneath him.
I know. I've got both of his arms. You have his arm.
Got him. Do you have medic roll?
Another pair of pants.
You'll be alright. We just want to hurt you, Brandon. You
got him?
Be alright, Brandon.
He's not resisting. I got his knife. I got his knife. He's not resisting.
We just want to help you, my man. Here, I got it.
You got a cut?
Here you go.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to do a crossfire. I was trying to get his attention.
I know, but
And the minute he put his hand behind my back, I was trying to tell Timmy.
I think he's out.
He's
out.
Just. Yeah, tell paramedics.
Hey, roll him over. He's out.
Looks like that officer must have played linebacker in high school, because that tackle was just insane. With the suspect knocked out cold by the impact, the cops were finally able to secure the weapon and provide the man with immediate medical attention.
We're gonna get you some help, okay?
Good, dude?
Good job, officers. Good job. Good job, officers. And we need more police officers like y'all. The other police officers would have shot them. I work in hell.
I'm good, thank you though. I appreciate it.
With the EMS on the scene and their jobs well done, the officers could sleep well that night, knowing they'd handled the situation in the best way possible without any loss of life or serious injury. As for the suspect, he was charged with destruction of property, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest. On the 17th of June, 2023, in Whitehall, Ohio, an unusual call came in from a local car dealership about a suspected case of fraud. The cops quickly showed up, prepared to quickly take care of business.
Sir, stand up. Stand up. You're gonna get tased. Get on the ground. You're gonna get tased. Get on the ground. Put your hands behind your back now. You move, you're getting tased. Do you understand me? All right, we got one in custody. He resisted.
All right.
Hold on.
Yeah, we'll get you there.
77, I missed that. What was that traffic?
I didn't do nothing. What did I do? What did I do?
Oh, we'll explain everything.
Fake ID.
Stop moving. Stop moving.
Hey.
All right.
Try to get up, please. Ouch. My arm.
All right.
My arm. I want one.
You got that? This is my key.
Your key?
Yeah, right here is mine.
Is that his one?
Yeah.
What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're under arrest.
It's a good thing these cops showed up ready to rock and roll, especially after this idiot scammer decided to resist arrest and flee the scene not once, but twice. You gotta wonder how he thought he'd escape with his hands cuffed behind his back. But then again, criminals like this guy aren't really known for making smart decisions.
That's stupid. Now stand up. How stupid could you be? In the car. My knee. Well, stop resisting. You slam me. All right.
A little bit smoother, but hey, that's what it takes sometimes.
Escalate real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Were you the one talking to Jason?
Yeah, both of us.
Okay. Can I have all the paperwork?
Before the officers could even catch their breath from the takedown, they were already beginning their investigation into what happened before they arrived. And after resting for a quick moment, they were then able to get the full story from both sides.
And then when he came in, he picked the car. He said he's going to do it with no money down. He's going to buy that car. We have an approval on it. But then what flagged it was he's from Connecticut, and he sent me an Ohio State ID. And I sent you guys that ID. It came back as the ID that's on there.
And did he claim to be that person?
Yeah, he came in and said, hey, I have an appointment with OG, and then that's how we identified him.
Can I get a number out of my phone, please? We're not letting you get anything right now. Can I go on? So this is how it's going to go. I'm going to read you your rights, and then I'm going to explain everything to you, and then you can tell me anything you want to tell me. Okay. So you're under arrest for identity fraud. Okay? I'm going to let you think about that for a minute, because we got all the paperwork, everything that you submitted. All right? So think about that, and then maybe we can have a chat. But other than that, right now, as long as you're cool in here, hopefully the air's on, it is, you're just going to sit here for a second. We got a couple things we got to do. All right, so push your leg in.
Okay, 1 second. Can you go on my phone and get a number out my phone?
We'll take care of that later on down the line, not right now.
So what's happening with them in the vehicle?
Oh, we're going to go over there, and I'm going to have a chat with them, too. I need to understand what's going on here, okay? So watch your leg. He's been read his rights. You good?
Looks like this thief's tune has changed from one of stupid resistance to one of profound regret. And it didn't take him long to give up the fact that he had accomplices working with him nearby. Naturally, the next move for the cops was to radio other officers in the area so they could find the other crooks and make sure they didn't get away.
How y'all doing? Good. What's going on? You guys just giving somebody a ride? Oh, okay. Well, do me a favor, step out here and talk to us.
What?
Oh, that's good. You got any concealed weapons or anything on you? There you go. You're not under arrest for nothing, you're just being detained.
What?
Tell me, man. You don't know?
I don't. I know what's going on.
Yeah, I think you guys were driving somebody around today, but we'll get to that.
Where's the driver?
117. We have 2 detained.
But I'm trying to see why am I in handcuffs?
Yeah. You're just detained as part of their investigation.
Who's in the investigation?
The other cops. Literally, we're just here to get you out of the car and talk to you. Someone else is going to come deal with everything else.
It didn't take long for the officers to find them. They might have been playing dumb, or maybe they really didn't know what their buddy was up to. But they were about to get a quick education on the way the law works for scammers.
Your buddy in there fraudulently tried to purchase a car with fake ID and everything, so we're going to search this car to make sure he doesn't have any more kind of documents or IDs that could be construed as identity fraud, okay? You guys have any questions?
Why in the is we sitting right here at home?
Huh?
Why are we sitting right
Because you guys are detained for the reason of coming with him. You guys didn't leave, so it's a little suspicious. Like, how's he going to get that car home if he would actually bought it? Either he's driving it or one of you are driving it. Okay? So I'll read you both your rights right now. Doesn't mean you guys are under arrest, but in case I want to ask you some questions. So you both have the right to remain silent, and you say it can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to have attorneys present during any question. You guys can stop answering questions at any time. If you can't afford a lawyer, one can be appointed for you guys. Okay? Do you understand? Do you understand? Okay. All right. Who is he to you guys?
I'm gonna say, what happened?
Who is he to you?
Just a friend.
That's just a friend. What was the business today you guys were conducting?
We was riding around,
Just riding
chilling
around?
for real, bro. He said he had to stop somewhere.
Okay.
At least for now, looks like the guy in blue decided to stick with playing dumb. Maybe he just didn't want to snitch on his buddy. Either way, the cops were now going to see if they could change his tune by searching the vehicle for hard evidence that these three were in cahoots.
Who's the guy you got up there? Curtis? Is that like a fake? Yeah, I need that. Photograph that. This is what he used. Okay, it was in this door pocket. Oh, wait, hold on. It's a different name on it? Curtis. So he's the owner of this car.
The other one was Zachary.
Okay.
So he just changed the name.
So do you think this is fake as well, or is he actually fake? Or is he Curtis?
So this car's probably stolen.
This car belongs to Curtis. Is what the registration says. So this is stolen. Probably the same deal. Fraudulent.
Right?
Aha! The cops quickly found a stash of false car paperwork, including the DMV registration for the SUV the couple was in. It was looking more and more likely that these guys were serial car thieves who just happened to get caught in the act.
2014.
Do you read your rights? Can you put them up, like, down, please? Down? Oh, you're talking about in the back. Alright. Officer already spoke to you, right? Okay. What's going on with them over there? I don't know. I haven't been over there. You'll go into the Whitehall Police Department for now. Okay? Alright. Listen, dude, don't fight anymore. It's just, we're past that point.
117 is 0.
You understand? Not worth it. What's done is done. It's worth the process out.
I'll be going to Franklin County.
I can't even. I am not a part of this call. I was assisting with this call. I don't know the details. I have no idea whether you'll be released or not. Yeah, so that officer will be in to interview you and talk to you. But it's just going to be a little bit, okay? So just sit tight. You don't have anything else on your person, right?
No, my ID's in my pocket.
Okay.
My real IDs.
So just sit back for me.
You can't even pull up over here so I can at least tell them bye or something.
At the end of the day, this young man who thought he'd have a chance at the Olympic sprinting team was charged with identity fraud, resisting arrest, and attempted fraud of over $50,000. Meanwhile, his friend in blue was charged with attempted fraud and driving in a stolen vehicle. July 27th, 2022. It was a blistering summer day in La Cruces, New Mexico. It was that kind of day when you'd be willing to do just about anything to get out of the heat. But things were about to get even hotter for these two desperate thieves who were trying to steal an air conditioner from a local Lowe's. However, they ended up getting spotted by an off-duty Border Patrol agent. Once the cops arrived on scene, a high-speed chase ensued.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Shots fired, shots fired.
Get him! If he's not coming out, shut the door! Figure it out! Get the out of the car now! Get out of the car now! Get over here! Patrol! Now! Come to me! Come to me! I got cover! Somebody get contact! Hurry up! You guys, go to the vehicle!
Aside from executing a perfect pit maneuver, the cops had to fire dozens of rounds of ammo at the suspect's getaway vehicle, which eventually ended up striking a pole. As it turned out, the cops knew the suspects here, as they already had a bad reputation.
They gotta take him to a they're taking him to a hospital.
Okay. I don't know. I thought it was Josh Lopez. That got hit. Yeah. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure it's Josh. Hey, that's Josh Lopez, right? Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's Josh Lopez.
What are you doing? Yeah? You okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Alright, man. Alright. Get you checked out or anything already?
No.
Did you need it? Okay. So I'm Detective Wilbur
Detective Frias. Okay.
I know Frias.
You know Frias? Well, he's a detective now, so he's.
Are you a detective?
I know,
man. I'm moving up in the world, dude.
No way. All right, partner. So, I mean, obviously, we want to investigate this incident. Some stuff went down. I'm sure that was pretty crazy for you. And we want to talk to you about it, okay? You're in handcuffs in the police car right now. So I'm not charging you with a crime. I'm trying to figure out what happened here.
The suspect that got shot was identified as Joshua Lopez, and shortly after, he was taken to the hospital. The other suspect, Miles Luciano, didn't sound too concerned about his accomplice. So much for honor among thieves.
So, bro, like, straight up, just, you guys came from the Lowe's. You're pushing on an air conditioner, right? You don't remember? You know they got cameras at Lowe's, right? Like, again, it's just a shoplifting. I don't give a about a shoplifting. Like, we had gunshots being fired here. But
I don't give a about the gunshot.
okay. So, I mean, you and Joshua Lopez, you guys, I mean, you guys roll together. You always pop up on the cameras here, El Paso, whatever. It's not a big deal. I'm here for big boy stuff. I don't give a about shoplifting. But I just want to make sure I got the facts straight.
You know,
Is there an air conditioner in the back of that car?
I don't even know what's in the car.
Okay. I mean, obviously, you're wearing the same clothes that you were wearing in Lowe's, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
I'm not saying I'm not the person who went in.
Yeah.
Didn't go to Lowe's.
You're pushing out an air conditioner. It's not the end of the world. I get it.
Okay. And you know it's an air conditioner in the car.
So now let me ask you this: did you pull out a gun on the employees there?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Did you know that the other guy had a gun?
No, nobody had a gun. And if it's a gun, it's a BB gun.
Okay. If there's a BB gun, is it inside the car?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. What color is it?
I don't even know what color it is.
Well, if you know it's a BB gun, you must have seen it.
Yeah, because he had the case, the box of the
for a BB gun?
Yeah.
Looks like the investigation here was not going to be made easy, as Miles seemed extremely hesitant to even admit he was in the store, let alone that he robbed it. Also, it didn't seem like the officers were buying his story about the BB gun. Then out of nowhere, Joshua's mother showed up on scene.
How can we help you?
What kind of vehicle is involved?
Are you looking for a vehicle? Or?
Well, because my son's on the run, and I'm not sure if it's him.
Okay. What kind of vehicle are you looking for?
Tahoe, maroon Tahoe.
Okay. What's your son's name?
Joshua Lopez.
Oh, 37.
Where are you parked at?
Way over there.
Okay. Let's head down to my car and I'll talk to you, okay?
Wait on the other side of those cop cars over there, okay?
I'll come.
Officer will keep you updated.
I'll come talk to you and we'll keep you updated, okay?
Is it that red SUV?
Yes. Let's go this way.
Is he okay?
He's at the hospital. Let's go this way. Come on. What do you mean he's on? What do you mean he's on the run?
No.
He's alive.
No.
He's alive. Hey, we have to keep going. Come on. You need to stay here. We need to go this way. We're not gonna let you in right now.
Oh God! Please.
Let's go this way so I can talk to you and see what's going on.
Did he get shot?
I can't tell you any details about what happened.
Oh my God!
It's an active investigation, so I can't tell you any details.
Oh my God!
Come on. What do you mean he's on the run? Like he's...
Yeah, they were looking for him.
Let's keep going. Keep walking while we talk. We can't be in the scene like this.
Oh my God!
Like, you're a missing person, or?
No, I'm not missing a person. My son has been on the run. I have been trying to help you guys
On the
for
run,
him to
like...
turn himself in.
Okay. So he had a warrant?
Yeah, he has warrants.
Despite his mother's tears, it couldn't have come as much of a surprise that Mr. Lopez had a warrant out for his arrest for shoplifting. With statements from everyone else now recorded, the last witness for the officers to interview was the Border Patrol agent who spotted the thieves in the first place.
What all do you know about what happened?
I was here at the front. I was just looking for some drinks. I had made a purchase but my kids wanted a drink, so.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm a U.S. Border Patrol agent out of Deming. I came back in. These guys kind of bumped into me, like right there at the registers while I was looking for drinks.
Okay.
And they were both masked up all the way to their face with hats. Thought it was kind of weird, and I kind of figured as soon as I looked at them back and I turned around, I figured these guys are gonna run. But then these guys confronted them at the front, like 3 or 4 of them, and he pulled out a gun, and then he looked at me and he pulled out the gun. I followed him to get the vehicle description.
Okay.
And then I noticed that they came in back through the back. I was the one that got the vehicle description with the hood, the black hood, the Tahoe.
Okay.
And then I noticed that their license plate was covered with a plastic bag. And then they took off this way.
And what were you saying about Border Patrol?
I'm a Border Patrol agent.
Okay, you're the... All right.
Yeah.
I think it would have gone a lot worse. I was here earlier and I was already carrying, and I reached for my gun. I was like, son of a I'm doing backyard right now, and I gave it to my wife because I was aware that the shit was beaking all over the place.
Gotcha. The Border Patrol agent did not have his firearm with him. While that might have been good news for the suspects, in hindsight, if the man was armed, he might have been able to stop them from driving away. So the car chase that ended with one of them getting shot shouldn't have happened in the first place. The suspects were charged with multiple counts of interference with threats of violence. On March 15, 2023, in Hillsborough County, deputies were called after a U-Haul was spotted that was reportedly stolen. And with such a routine call, they might not have expected to encounter the mother of all bratty thieves.
One black male detained east of the Truist Bank. 1015 black male, blue shirt, black pants. Hey sir, this vehicle is reported stolen. May I see your wallet, please? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I got the wallet. Alright man, got any knives, guns, weapons on you while we sort these things out? Okay. Who's that in the passenger seat, sir?
That's my girlfriend.
Your girl?
We was trying to go at some moving.
Okay, I feel you. I feel you.
Going back and forth, getting things from the house and stuff.
Are there any knives, guns, weapons in the vehicle? No, sir? Okay. Do you have any knives, guns, weapons on you? Alright, sir. Can you spread your feet for me? Thank you, sir.
Well, so far, everything here started pretty relaxed, and the adult male driver of the truck had no argument whatsoever with what the deputy was saying. But this guy's attitude was just the calm before the storm, as they were about to confront the young female in the passenger seat.
Why you got your gun out? Okay, call my mama.
I can't see in the car from where I'm at.
Okay, but the window down, you don't have to have your gun
out of the car.
Okay, I'm getting out.
Get
Don't
out.
put your hands on me. I'm getting out.
What's her problem?
Had a bad day because when we were supposed to move, our house wasn't ready, so.
Okay, here, bud. Sit in here for me, please.
Yes, I am. I'm finna call my mama. You're not finna come over here and put no gun out on me, bro. I'm finna call my mama. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Oh, manhandle me. Don't manhandle me, bro. Stop. No, stop fighting. Oh, y'all come over here. Let me call my mama. Let me call my mama. I'm not calling. I am. I'm finna call my mama. What the Why I can't call my mama? Okay, I'm calm. Let me call my mama. Stop. I'm calm. It ain't no calm down. You came over here with your gun. You somebody don't see. The window down. Let me call my mama. What the
With an attitude beyond anything they were expecting, this bratty young woman was clearly having a bad day. Or maybe she was upset because she knew that what they were up to was about to come to a quick end.
Y'all steady taking my phone. Let me call my mama. I'm calm. I'm in handcuffs. I'm only 4'6".
Stop.
Hey, don't stop. Y'all walk out with guns on us. Shut the I'm not telling you my name. Y'all walk out with guns. You talking about you can't see the window down. I'm 4'6". 80 pounds is 2 of y'all.
Don't spit in
I ain't spitting. It's 2 of y'all. Look at y'all. We got crackers. I'm 4'6", 80 pounds, and y'all manhandling me.
Now you kicked me. Good job.
Good
job.
I don't care.
Enjoy your felony, man.
I don't care.
Okay.
It's a felony, but y'all got me
Chill
pinned.
out.
I am calm.
This is not
I'm
calm.
4'6", 80 pounds. It's 2 grown men on me. Yes.
Stop.
I'm going to flip. It take 2 of y'all to play handcuffs or somebody that's 4'6", 80 pounds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Y'all weak
Are
as
you
again.
No.
Yes, I am hurt.
She talks about her size like it makes her weak, but with her feisty attitude, she's actually quite a handful, and the cops are having a hard time. The cops had every right to detain her and ensure everyone's safety, and nothing she could scream about was going to change that fact.
You just caught a felony.
Did you kick? Me.
Him. Kick the out of him.
Come on, bro. She's 4'6". He's a grown man.
Your shoes okay?
You're going to stand on the court, so
Clear the back.
he's chilling. So as you were saying this on info, I saw a Penske truck going east.
This is it.
So I got him out of the car. I got him out of the car. Tucked him, walked back there, confirmed, there's our vehicle. Like, okay. Okay. Yeah, he was parking back in. The driver came up. So I snatched him out before I confronted
We let aviation know we didn't need this too hot with that dog. I mean, he's getting there now.
Hey, babies.
Officer 41, we're 10-25, 10-15. Be free aviation.
Make sure my dog alright, right?
Yeah, man, that's our concern right now. We'll get it taken care of.
Discovering a dog in the back of the stolen truck just added one more twist to the investigation. And with the dog now secured, the deputies then started questioning the thieves. And as you might have guessed from their attitude so far, one of these people was more willing to talk than the other.
It's a yes or no. Are you willing to answer questions or make a statement without an attorney being present?
I want an attorney present.
What's that?
I want an attorney.
You want an attorney present? Okay. All right. Has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or promised you anything to cause you to answer questions or make a statement? Okay, sir. All right. I'll get the AC up just a little bit more.
Nah, it's good.
It's good where it is? Okay, James.
That jacked me up. Which one of y'all jacked me up? Because whoever jacked me up, I'm not speaking to him. I'll speak to the other one. So if you're the one that jacked me up, I don't want to speak to you. And that's how nicely I'm going to say it.
Which one's that?
I don't know. Who had me off the ground? My feet was dangling off the ground. Which one of y'all jacked me up against that truck or my face against the truck? Yes, body cam. Yes, I was threatened and they had me off the ground on my feet with my face against the truck. Yes, I feel very threatened. And I kept telling y'all I'm only 4'6" and 80 pounds. That y'all are manhandling me. Yes. Yes, I do feel threatened. Next question.
Okay. So what's going on today, Miss?
Because when you came up to the truck, correct, and I rolled the window down, my problem is when you came to the truck, you didn't feel threatened because you didn't have your gun out, right? You told him to get out the truck, and when the other man came up, he had his gun out, talking about he can't see in the car. First of all, there's no tent and the window was already down.
It seemed like no matter what the deputies did, this bratty little thief just couldn't get past the fact that one of the deputies had his weapon drawn as he was approaching the truck. But if she could see it from his perspective, the deputy clearly had no clue of what was inside and therefore had to approach the woman like a potential threat.
Why you got your gun out? Okay, call my mama.
I can't see in the car from where I'm at.
Okay, but the window down, you don't have to have your gun
out of the car.
Okay, I'm getting out. Don't put your hands on me. I'm getting out.
I have the luxury of not knowing what I'm walking into. That's kind of a scary prospect, don't you think? So what happened before all that?
Before all the what?
Before this whole incident. What happened today? What's going on today?
We were going somewhere. What do you mean today?
Where were y'all going?
We was going to meet somebody.
Oh, who were you gonna meet?
This boy, we buy stuff from him.
Okay.
We smoke.
Okay, smoke what?
Marijuana.
That's fine, no issues.
It's no crime. I smoke marijuana. Yes, I do.
Okay, that's fine. Do you have one of those like marijuana little card things?
No.
Okay, well I would suggest you get those. Okay, from a doctor. I'm sure they probably give them out pretty liberally nowadays.
After the not-so-surprising revelation that the woman and her friend were on the way to buy drugs, the deputy paused his questioning until a female deputy can conduct a search on the suspect.
What I'm saying is, I got defensive because why are you walking up to the car with your gun out? First of all, he's talking about he can't see.
Car.
The window is down.
Are you cooperate when they pull you out and pat you down or not?
Yes, I was
All
cooperating.
right,
He walked up first and then an officer did. What are y'all talking about? Two different officers walked up.
Step out.
And then there y'all go being rude. I don't want y'all to check me no more. I'm good. Y'all don't gotta check me no more.
It's not up to choice to you.
Okay, can y'all pull my dress down?
Stop yelling. That is enough. Act like an adult if you're
I am acting like an adult because they jacked me out of the truck with my ass out in front of everybody in the first place.
Shut your mouth.
No, I'm not shutting my mouth.
Okay.
I'm grown. You
would
check
like
me and I can talk. Talk to me and I can talk. While y'all check me, there's no crime to check me while I'm talking. I can talk.
Finally, there's one thing here that everyone can agree on. This woman can certainly talk. And if she keeps up her combative and arrogant behavior, she's going to find herself in a place where she'd have to do a lot of talking. And that would be in front of a judge.
I need you to look at me and then open your mouth for me. Open your mouth. Lift your tongue.
It ain't nothing. There ain't nothing in my hair. There's nothing in my hair. What else y'all need to look?
All you had to do was not fight.
So if somebody jack you and your family up and your children up at school, that's okay. Like on just a normal basis, even if it's a criminal. If somebody just go up to you, if you was a regular civilian and jacked you off your feet off the ground, you won't feel offended. I'm just asking, would you feel offended?
I'll feel offended.
Okay.
But there's a difference. There's a difference. Please don't interrupt this. Very important. The difference between feeling offended and your actions afterwards. You can feel offended all day, but until your actions,
But I told y'all was being too rough. How many times did I tell y'all were being too rough?
And then, as we were trying to get these cuffs locked on you so they wouldn't get tighter on your wrist.
Y'all had me off the ground, sir.
Yes, we did. And that still didn't stop the resistance.
It seemed like she'd never understand why the deputies treated her that way. But this entitled little brat had to eventually accept the fact that she was going to jail. She got a number of charges, including assault on an officer, resisting arrest, and trespassing. There's a very old saying that only dumb criminals get caught. Whether that's true or not, it was certainly the case for these thieves, who made a lot of really dumb decisions. And surely, no one can blame law enforcement if they ever feel something particularly gratifying about taking down stupid thieves like these.